I'm being asked this question over and over again. I do not know the answers to it. I'm ready to fight this weekend. I've been training 3 weeks. How long does a man need to train? Joshua's a coward. Usyk's a pussy. And Dylan White don't want to fight. So if you can prove me wrong, get to fucking fighting. You pair of cowards. You're all cowards. You're all bumdossers. Either fight or do one. You pack of wet lettuces.
What's good, family? Shout out to my general, Devil Dog 83, for boosting up your man the YB's coins. Once again, general, respect. So we just heard there from your man's Tyson. Fury airing out the division once again. Now, before any of you funny style Shilly and Shite fans or Anthony Zest Johnston fans get on my back, I'm just reporting the news here. Bottom line, and what you notice is, or what you should notice is the deafening silence from everyone else. Who's that on? Everyone's mad at me and Tyson Fury for opening the mouth, but there's an old saying, a closed mouth don't get fed. And in my opinion, or people who know me know that I've been saying for a long time, I wish people would conduct, especially in the public light, I believe, especially in sports, business should be conducted in the public. If I send an offer out to someone, if me and Tyrone are going to get it on, yeah, and offers get sent, it's going to be public. Why? It's all out in the open. There's no confusion. There's no he said, she said. I don't see the benefit. We all know they're making millions. It's not like, well, I'm scared of them knowing how much we make. Let's put it all out there. It is what it is. Unless there's some level of skullduggery going on, why not? Now, I'm not saying, again, you might know me, I'm not saying, is Tyson Fury perfect? No. I've critiqued Tyson Fury on every single point he's slipped up on. And I'll continue to do that. However, on this case, what we know is, your man Shilly and Shite, where are he at? Tyson Fury's been sent the offer, and rightfully so, publicly announced it. Bob Arum, Frank Warren, 20, 25, 30%, begging Shillian to come to the table. What have we heard in response? Yeah? In fact, Team Fury even exposed the whole purse thing. Team Shillian were complaining, oh, we've only been offered 20%. Then it gets exposed that Shillian's only made 500 grand in his last fight. And Team Fury came out and said, we made 20 mil. So, and guess what? We never heard Eddie Hearn come back and rebuttal that, did we? All we heard Eddie Hearn say was, well, we were trying to duddle the WBC commission money, so we did. That's your fault. If you didn't disclose the full commission amount, whose fault's that? It's not Fury's fault. If you try to diddle the commission, that's on you. Do you expect favours? Wait a minute. You expect, so because you thought you were smart diddling the WBC tax system, you now think they should do you a favour. Oh, but we didn't declare our full purse, so you should still go based. No, don't worry that. If Tyson Fury declared 20 mil, which is what he alleges, and Team Shillian haven't responded and disagreed with that, and you've only declared 500 grand, that's on you. You should learn a lesson, suck it up, and chalk it up to the game. But like I said, ultimately, on all these different points I've given you, Team Fury offering 25%, Team Fury exposing Shillian, weak purse. All these different points have been exposed publicly, and rightfully so, and that's why, that strengthens Tyson Fury's position in my eyes. Because normally, what do we know? Normally Eddie Hearn and whatever else, he loves to go back and forth with things like that. For example, when Luis Ortiz ducked AJ, Eddie Hearn was there with the numbers. For example, when Deontay Wilder was ducking AJ, Eddie Hearn there with the numbers. But now all of a sudden, Eddie Hearn, it's confidential, we can't go into it. I don't believe it myself. Eddie Hearn only goes confidential when he losing and he knows he ain't got a leg to stand on. That's when Eddie Hearn goes confidential. Because when Eddie Hearn's got a strong position, he loves going with numbers. In fact, Eddie Hearn was the original guy who I respected for being out there in the public, putting numbers out there. All of a sudden, though, with Shillian, because Shillian don't do no, because with Shillian, because he don't do the numbers, all of a sudden, Eddie changed. Oh well, it's confidential and it's private. Why wasn't it private when you were exposing Luis Ortiz or Deontay Wilder? Etc, etc. Anyway, the reason I give you that background is to show you why I'm rating Fury. And that's just the one example. Look, same with AJ. And what have we heard from Dillian? Nothing. Oh, but that's the thing. Chilean fans say, oh, YB, he's lawyered up. He's just following lawyers' advice. That's on him, isn't it? You don't win the public over being lawyered up. Lawyered up is what people do when you ain't got a leg to stand on in any other forum. Legal is the last place you go to. Bottom line. And there are cases for legal. This isn't the case for legal, in my opinion. Chilean had plenty of years of opportunity to try the legal thing out. He waited until he actually got his shot to try and play the legal game. Makes no sense. And that's just one guy. AJ, the same kind of situation going on right now. What do we know about Johnston? He's silent. He coming out talking in cryptic. I'm not taking a step aside, but if the business is good enough, I'll take it. And what I find amazing here is the fact that people are still trying to find an angle to go at Fury. Explain to me. And that's another thing you'll notice. People are always good at bashing. But they never actually explain. Someone please explain to me, what is Fury doing wrong at this particular point in time? He waited for a booty to pop. He's been offered Chilean a fair market rate. Facts. For a standard challenger who's done nothing in his whole career apart from get chinned, Chilean, you've been offered a good rate, 25%, which could have been pushed to 30, I believe, way back when. A month ago, if you'd have took the offer when I told you to, you'd have got 30%. Now, well, it's peak for you because the WBC's already ruled. Because you bungled the purse or you bungled the commission filings, which again is on you. When is Schilling and his team going to start taking responsibility? You bungled the commission filings. You bungled getting chinned by Povetkin. You bungled not doing the lawsuit years ago when you actually had a case against Wilder. That's all on you. Oh man, YB, it's 2022 and, it's BLM and, we gotta fight and, it's institutional and no, don't worry, I'm afraid. You had your chance. It's gone. Now what you need to do is start trying to make your own way there. Stop trying to get something for nothing. Make your own way. I thought you was hard, Chilean. I thought you some Brixton. That's what I thought. I'm just telling you what I thought. Oh, YB, you're from the countryside. Oh, YB, you're middle class. Fine. Yeah, you're meant to be Mr. Brixton. So where you at? Yeah, okay. I'm from a farm. Yeah, YB is 100%. I live on a farm. Yeah, so I'm on a farm. You're in Brixton, but you're in the court. I thought that's what farm people are supposed to be doing. What happened to Mr. Brixton? That's what I'm confused about. I don't get that. Oh, well, YB, I'm Team Chilean, and he from Brixton, and you from the farm. Well, why is Team Brixton not trying to go in there and get all Brixton-y? I don't get that. I'm confused. I'm baffed. I'm sick of the rhetoric around things. He this kind of guy, he that kind of guy. And for a long time, I believed it, because I take people at their word. I always let people show me something different first. And I believe Chilean. I thought, he's been talking a good game. In fact, I've done videos myself talking about how Dillian will do this to Fury. Dillian will do that to Fury. Dillian just wants to go on Fury. He gets his go, and now he's making videos about war, but don't want to sign the contract that's been there for a month. And again, people are coming at me, talking about unpaid, talking about Fury is in the wrong. Oh, Lyson's lying again. Explain how. Oh, well, YB, he isn't really lying. It's the fact that he won't pay Chilean what he's worth. What? You man are mad. He won't pay a man who's never had a belt, who don't have a belt, who's been chinned by everyone who's anyone. Where's the value in that? Oh, and to add insult to injury, the man who's so valuable also filed false purses with the commission to try and be a cheap ass and not pay his taxes. And that man wants a favour from the same commission. Does he understand how business works? That's what I'm confused about. So many people these days, yeah, they watch a few YouTube videos about business. They watch a few TikTok financial people. Oh man, I'm TikTok and my name's Forex, and they watch a few of these TikTok videos and they think they're business people. Same as Anthony Johnston. Now, YB, he's made a load of money. Making a load of money don't mean you got any IQ, I'm afraid to say. Yeah, if I was 6'5" and like Johnson, I probably made some money as well going in there. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them ones. So the point is, people talk about business so much, but then when it came to filing the correct numbers, you know you're going to need the WBC for something down the line, but you filed incorrect numbers, trying to be smart, and you want to talk to me about business, and now you're trying to cry wolf. Oh well, yeah, we filed fake numbers, but you know, we've still been done wrong. You best, in fact, if anything, if I was WBC, you should countersue for Dillian White trying to shaft you. Oops. In fact, make sure you do WBC. Make sure you sue Dillian right now. Yeah, teach him a lesson. Trying to diddle the tax man like that. What's wrong with this funny style guy? And you best believe Dillian White fans. Oh man, YB, you the feds and YB snitching. And listen, Dillian, what you want to do is go in there and get stuck in. Is what you want to do. And all you Dillian, Shillian, Johnston fans talking to me about how I'm a turncoat. How is Tyson Fury wrong in this situation? I explained the other day. Tyson Fury has lined all of these men up. You've got Alexander Usyk. You've got Anthony Zest Johnston. You've got Dillian the Shillian Shite. They're all lined up with their booty in the air. And he just going line by line, up and down, taking turns, popping each one, making them pop. He is. That's what he's doing. That's how I see it anyway. Because Dillian has got an offer. Oops, he's out of the way. Dillian on that basis had his booty popped. That's the first one. Johnston, he has an offer. Johnston, you can step aside or you can crack on. Make your mind up, you big whopper, bodybuilding, weightlifting model. Yeah, that's what Tyson Fury told Anthony Johnston. Usyk, same thing. Which one do you want, Usyk? Make your call. These men are a bunch of beta orbiters just sitting there orbiting. Not one of them is alpha trying to make their own way. They're all just, it's weird. I don't get it. Someone told me, but YB, you know, it's not Usyk wants it, but no. Usyk, closed mouth don't get fed. Why isn't anyone apart from Fury trying to take this by the scruff of the neck? Fury is the only one who actively is trying to do that. He's sent Dillian an offer. He's happy to do step aside, but none of these guys are moving. I don't get it. They're all just being side men. It's mad. And I actually understand Fury's frustration. Imagine you've sent Dillian White a fair offer for a standard bum challenger. Yeah? Dillian White's been offered. Dillian, I'll wipe your dirty bottom for you. 100%. Take the offer. Equally, he's happy to fight Usyk. But no one trying... But what we know, categorically is it takes two men to make a fight. If Tyson Fury sends Dillian an offer and sends Usyk an offer, what else can he do? Team Usyk themselves came out and said, well, yeah, we're looking at options, and so I get why. That's why I'm even more Team Fury, because it's frustrating. Tyson Fury wants to make a booty pop. One of these man's booties is gonna have to pop, 100%. One of them man getting topped by Fury. That's the bottom line here, people. Based on the facts we know. Because guess what? I haven't heard Team Dillian White come out and say, YB, Fury's lying, he hasn't sent no offer. Oops. Yeah? Team White have said, we got an offer, but it's not the one we want. That's not how it works, I'm afraid. When you're a challenger, you get what you're given. And in fact, Team Fury offered Dillian more. WBC said 20%. He got offered 25-30. Oops. Which shows you how desperate. Which shows you how much Tyson Fury's lipstick is out for Shillian. He wanted him bad, and Dillian knows it, I think. Dillian ain't really interested no more. Dillian wanted Fury when Fury was acting a bit sketchy. When Fury was with Ben Davidson and scared of his own shadow. That's when Dillian wanted Fury. Dillian don't really want it now. He don't. He don't want to be known as the man who got chinned by Tyson Fury again. He don't want to be known as that guy. That's what he don't want. That's what I believe anyway. And that's why he's trying to cash out. And that's what you notice about all of these beta orbiters. They're all trying to cash out. Dillian trying to cash out. AJ trying to cash out. Usyk, I don't know what he's doing, but Usyk is inconsequential right now, which is a shame. I'd have respected him more if he tried to take the situation by the scruff of the neck. He's like a bit of a side man at the moment, truth be known. Why can't he come out and say, I'm doing this and that's the end of that? Why can't he come out and say, I'm fighting AJ next? That's it, I'm done with it. That's what I want to do. That's what this game's supposed to be about. Going in there and talking about options and business. I don't know. The game for me's just changed. What happened to the doing what needs to be done? Everyone now just seems to be I'm a businessman and business. That don't turn me on, I'm afraid. And that's why Fury coming out here, out of all the people, yeah, you man can be mad, but Fury ain't talking business. Fury said, Dillian, I want to make your booty pop. Yeah, Johnston, you can get it as well. And you Alexander middleweight Usyk. That's why people are mad at me. Wait a minute, you man are mad at me for being turned on by Fury wanting to do his job. Unfortunately, I'm not like you new style Instagram. I'm not like you new style TikTok financial dons. Or I'm not like you new style finance TikTok dons. Oh man, I watched a few TikTok finance videos and I like business and I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a entrepreneur and my name's Jeff Bezos and I watched a few motivation. I'm not like you, man. I like the purity and the soul of the sport. Fury wants to make a booty pop. Yeah, that's what I'm about. If you ain't talking that, if you want to talk about business, do that somewhere else. Not with me, you ain't gonna do that. I'll tell you what, you ain't gonna do that. Not with me. You can on other channels, you can sit there and I'm sure Cuck DeVille, yeah, Counter Cuck Boxing News will sit there and say, oh man, Anthony Johnston, he a smart businessman and he likes to make business and make triangle. You can Cuck DeVille can do that, yeah. If you want to listen to Cuck DeVille, go ahead. But on this channel, we like the purity of the sport. I like the soul of the sport, and the soul of the sport is about making booties pop. If you ain't talking that, you ain't talking this channel. Go to some other funny style channel who want to sit there and oh yes, I love business. And if you like stroking yourself off to someone else's business, that is what you call your business. That's not me. If I'm going to stroke myself off, it's going to be something to do with getting stuck in. That's stroker offable to me. Some of you weirdos these days, oh man, I love hearing. Never forget, when I used to critique Anthony Johnston, yeah, people would come at me, big hardback men with kids themselves, would tell me, oh, but YB, and how much money do you have? Anthony Johnston, he has $40 million, and, you're trying to get in front of his bag, and YB, you haven't got the bag, and AJ's got the bag, and I love talking about AJ's bag, and, AJ's so rich, and YB, and he did well. You man are super zesty. I feel sorry for your kids, honestly. I feel sorry for the men, yeah, who have kids. And they stay in my comment section, Mr. Basement's comment section, talking about another man's coins. Wait there. You're in a don who's in the basement talking about some next dude's coins. And you got kids. Wow! It's bad for you, man. Imagine that. You're in a dude in the basement's comment section, which is bad enough. But then you're not only there, you're there talking about next dude's coins. Wow! That's a mad situation. Seriously. Super mad. Listen. Fury, you heard him there. Yeah, Dillian, I want you. AJ, you scary bodybuilding coward. Usyk, you're a coward too. Which one of you man want it? I think they're all nervous, to be honest. Do you know why I think they're nervous? I think they're nervous because the sport has got to a place where everyone's so cordial, ain't they? Look at AJ and Usyk. After AJ got filled in, he was in the back room taking pictures with Usyk, hugging him and kissing him and all sorts. I think some of these men are nervous. I do. I think AJ and Usyk and Dillian, Shilly and Shart are thinking, oh, but what, Fury, you're talking a bit aggressive. Can we not take photos before the fight? And that's what I think it is, 100%. I think Usyk is better. I think Usyk is more prepared to take. That's the bottom line. That's the only thing I can think of here. Why is everyone acting so nervous for? Why ain't no one looking to get stuck in apart from Fury? That's the question you fangirls need to ask yourself. Why hasn't no one taken this game by the scruff of the neck? Why is Fury the only one doing that? And it's a sad day, I've got to be honest. Because for a lot of the time, Fury was the one playing some games. But right now, for all them years, I'd sit there and say, what, Tyson Fury isn't sending no offers. We've got to be consistent, people. What we know is Fury is the one sending offers right now. AJ ain't doing nothing. Why hasn't AJ sent Usyk an rematch offer yet? Oops. So yeah, all you AJ fans who were sucking me off when I was criticising Fury about not sending no offers and whatnot, what happened to being consistent here? Oh, you're not interested in being consistent, are you? You're interested in stroking your man off. Yeah? That's what it's about. You love stroking random next dons off. That's your game. That's fair. But listen, it's 2022. Yeah, it's 2022, and if you men with kids like to stroke next dudes off about how much coins they're making, that's your right to do so. Yeah? Who am I? Who is the YB to stop you parents stroking next man off for the amount of coin he's making? I respect you for that, yeah, because it's 2022 and anything goes. But me, that don't work for me, I'm afraid. Yeah, I ain't stroking no man off because of the amount of coin he's making, unfortunately. You have to find another channel, yeah, maybe try, like I said, maybe try out Cuck DeVille. Yeah, I'm sure Cuck DeVille will have something for you. Yeah, something nice and cucky. Counter Cuck, so 100%, listen. Fury is taking turns on these man when he wants to. And no one ain't saying nothing, are they? Like, why ain't Dillian come out and said, Fury, wind your beacon, I'm coming for you right now. Fury, F this, you're mine. I'm sick of you barking. You're getting it now. Yeah, you've pushed the line. You're getting it. Oops. Shillian's scared somewhere, in my opinion. Because guess what? Just think. Imagine, yeah, and that's the thing a lot of you fans don't get. A lot of you Shillian fans, a lot of you AJ fans, fangirls, sorry. What a lot of you man don't get is guess what? Imagine if it was Dillian White who had sent Fury an offer, or imagine if it was AJ who sent Fury an offer, which has happened in the past. Don't forget, it was this time last year, yeah, I was riding Fury about the fact that AJ had sent an offer and he went missing. Oh, you man was there, weren't you? Yeah, you was. Oh man, YB, I love your lyrics and YB, the way you talk, and damn YB, you know, you on his ass, YB. But then all of a sudden, the circumstances change, the case-by-case basis changes and does a 180 flip. Now your man Zest Johnston's here, and Shillian's here, but you ain't trying to be consistent. Because we know, if it was AJ sending offers and Dillian sending offers, you man would be rock hard for it. Yeah, man. Oh, man, Tyson's scary, and he Larson, and damn, YB, I love the way you... Oh, YB, how do you think of these lyrics? That's the kind of stuff you man would become with. I know you would, 100%. So, be consistent. Stop stroking next don off for some coin. Stop stroking next man off for his coin. And start supporting the soul of the sport. Because right now, Tyson Fury is carrying the soul of the sport. Both in the ring and out of the ring. Don't forget that, people. Because in the ring, you have to respect both sides. And that's something we can't say about Johnston. Number one, Johnston has really never... Johnston has never really done it for me outside of the ring. He's been a bit wet, ain't he really? I've been begging for him. AJ, why are you always letting people take a go on you? Why are you always letting people have a go on you quick? I don't get that. Do you like it, Johnston? Do you like people mugging you off in public? I don't get it. Oh, people would tell me, oh, but YB, you know? AJ ain't like you. Yeah, AJ ain't gully like you, YB. He a statesman, and you know YB, he just a super duper godly individual, and he just like God, YB. You know, that's your problem, YB. You're not like God and Jesus, like AJ. That's what they tell me. I'd say, why is this man so soft for? Why is he so wet between the ears? Begging for him to get some backbone and clap back. Yeah? So, like I said, and that was the first thing. Now, he don't even send no offers. It's bad enough having a closed mouth. Now it's even worse. Got a closed mouth and you ain't trying to make no moves. And you ain't trying to make no booties pop. It's a sad day for Johnston fans. Because Fury has literally assimilated Anthony Johnston completely, apart from the mouth part. Think about it. AJ used to be the aggressive fighter. Fury's taken that. AJ used to send offers. Fury's taken that. And now Fury got the full collection, because he got the mouthpiece as well. Something Johnston never had. Oops. And you man are mad at me for supporting that. That says more about you. It does me. I'm going to go where the purity is. And if you're sending offers, and you're trying to make booties pop, and you're punking people in public, what? Am I supposed to hate on that? Am I supposed to come into this game with built-in biases? Oh, well, I don't like Fury for whatever reason, so no matter what he does, I'm just gonna... Nah, that don't work for me, because I ain't a shill. Yeah, my name ain't Sporting Shillicons, or Countercuck News. Yeah, my name ain't Cuck DeVille, so...